were Christians? How many Arab tribes became Jews? Of course, we cannot imagine this was Christianity on the same theological level of, of Rome or something like that. But it has to do with that. It has to do. So when we speak about the Quran and the Christianity, we have to be very careful about every passage. What kind of Christianity the Quran is talking about here?
I have been experiencing that too. That the Quran the Quran never generalizes.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the so it's this kind of richness and realization of differences among people, different color differences, tongue differences. It's always in the Quran mentioned in a context of divine science.
When you, it's interesting that you can hear that in multiple voices in Europe, even with a lot of different Christian denominations, Catholic. Even I heard English church priest, Anglican priest, talking about it. That they see it's not about being more mosques being built. It's about more churches being closed. So, in a sense, they are trying to use Islam now not as a threat, but as an example what Christians do wrong. What do you think about Islam being used in this kind of way? It's like a positive challenge, not a negative challenge.
Yeah,
like a lot of politicians
but because it depends on what kind of objectives you are aiming at.
They're trying to get the churches
because the priests of the church would like to see, to encourage building of churches, crowd in churches. So they take the example of Muslims as a positive example, not as a negative example. While for politicians, and this is again, their objective is different. Okay, so they have to render Islam as a threat, Islam as a problem, Muslims as
point out to the other,
unwanted.
Exactly, but they always need to find the other politicians.
It's all the time. The other is needed to achieve certain objectives. If you look, and this is I always say in my lecture in the Arab world, the other is the mirror through which the eye can see itself.
That's Ibn Arabi, or not? That's Ibn Arabi, or not?
Well, Ibn Arabi is using the mirror as a metaphor.
Yeah, because I remember.
But it's the divine.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I remember.
Yeah,
the mirror and
the
Ibn
divine
Arabi.
and the human. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
It's because the question partially is also, of course, because then we come to the concept of secularization. Do you see, as a Muslim, you think religion, Christian religion, does it has a future in Europe? Because you see more and more people.
Christian.
Yeah, Christian, not Muslim. Yeah. So they want to know, as a Muslim scholar, when you look at Christianity in Europe, you see secularization as a threat? Does Christianity, the church, let's say the church, the institution, Protestant, Roman Catholic, doesn't matter, church and institution, does it have a future in Europe? Because maybe that's also an example.
That is the threat. I mean, the threat of secularism is not a threat of religions, the threat of institutions.
Yeah. Because, of course, secularization is about the individual.
Yes. And the individual, in a secularized society, is not controlled by religious institutions. And that's why the church, even trying to live with secularism, but it doesn't like it.
Yeah. Is it also the future? You want to do something? Yeah, of course. Yeah, because